Dear customer, we thank you for purchasing the Dyna-Ken mark handheld tissue homogenizer. This is a very simple machine, almost a plug and play, but here we are trying to give a small demo video so that it becomes easy for you to run the machine once it comes to your lab the first time. So as you can see that there is a small LCD display here, and there is plus and minus sign. So in this machine you can increase or decrease the speed with this plus and minus sign. The minimal speed is 8000 RPM, and with plus you can do the increments in 1000 RPM and go up to 35,000 RPM. So we are just here we are going for a small demo run, and in this machine there are different probes for different volumes. You can use 5 mm probe, you can use 7 mm probe, you can use 10 mm probe, and you can use 14 mm probe also. Normally the 5 mm probes are used up to 5 ml volume, 7 ml are used up to 50 ml volume, 10 mm are used up to 250 ml volumes, and 14 mm probe is used up to 1 liter or 1000 ml volumes. So this is a probe, and there is a small trick to take this probe out. We have just marked these arrow keys so that it should not drop while taking the probe out. So we have to pull this out, and this is a 10 mm probe. Pull it straight out, and then just put your finger here like this and push it out. So in the probe you can see that there are two parts. One is the outer part, and this is called stator, and one is the inner part, this is called rotor. In this rotor there are two sleeves, and these are called fluorocarbon sleeves. With time and run these sleeves go bad, and we have to change it. And the best indication is that once the sleeves are going bad, you will observe a lot of vibrations in your run. So maybe that is the time to change the sleeve, but it doesn't happen so fast, maybe after a year or so. So let us see how to run this machine and how to install the probes. So there you can see that there is one switch. This is a motor lock switch. Once you press it, this motor gets locked, and you can take this collet nut and out. So there are two parts. One is the collet nut, and one is second is the collet pin. So you take your rotor out and slide the collet nut in this direction, and slide the collet pin in this direction. The flat part should be on the top. Now press this so that your motor is locked and this part doesn't move, and press it inside full and hand tighten it. Hand tighten it and keep it pressing inside. So this is hand tight. So there is a small tool. After hand tightening, press it a little bit more and tighten it with this spanner. Now you just have to slide the stator straight and tighten it on this small plastic threads. So your rotor and stator is assembled. Now we will go for the run. There is one on-off switch, 0 is off and 1 is on. So give the power. Once I give the power, this is 8, means it will start from 8000. So never do a dry run. So before putting the switch on, insert your probe into the sample. The probe should be inserted into the sample around 1 to 2 inches or maximum half of the probe length, not more than that. And maybe you can tilt it slightly at an angle of 45 degree, which gives a better lysing actually for the tissues. Also, one important thing is that once you run the machine, your tissue samples should be chopped small so that they enter into these slits. If the tissue samples will not enter in these slits, your lysing will not be good. So you should chop the tissues smaller than 1 mm cross section. So let's start it. I'm putting it on. So the moment I put it on, it starts from 8,000. With the plus and minus, you can increase 11, so it has gone to 35,000, which is the maximum speed of the motor. And we can reduce it also. So again, I've come back to 8. So whenever you start the machine, make sure your probe is inserted in the solvent, and when you stop it, bring it back up to 8,000 and then only from the back put it off. So this is a very simple machine. Still, I hope this demo will help. And 1 or 2 more important points: that once you run the sample, you should clean this probe. The way on in the evening, you should take the rotors. The ideal thing is you should take the rotor and stator out and clean it and wipe it properly. And if you are running many samples, in between the runs you can clean it so that there is no cross contamination in the household bleach. Run it in between of a dilution of 1:10. So that will clean the probe for the next run in between it. So once again, we thank you for purchasing the machine of Dynacan brand, which Unigenetics Instruments distributes in India. If you face any problem in this machine, always feel free to contact us, and we will be more than happy to support you all the time. Thank you so much.